Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at TNT Visa, all one word, TNT Visa. If you'd like more information about us or other immigration topics, you can find it on our website at www.tntvisa.com, which also has information about direct numbers to contact us, especially numbers from your home country. If you would like to reach out to us to schedule a free consultation, you can reach us at 305-433-7677, or you can email us at info@tntvisa.com. Now, for the past couple of weeks, we've been discussing various ways for professionals to come to the United States to work legally in the United States, such as the H-1B visa, the E-3 visa, or the TN visa. Now, these visas each have certain criteria that is responsible for allowing you to come to the US in those situations. And if you do not qualify for any of those because you're not maybe Australian or Mexican or Canadian, or the H-1B lottery has already been met, you may be able to come in another capacity, such as the O-1 visa. Now, the O-1 visa is a visa for extraordinary ability, and the regulations specifically state it's an extraordinary ability in a variety of different topics. Most people think it's just available for athletes and musicians and artists and like movie stars and things like that, but it's not. It's actually available to anybody, and the regulations state that it even includes scientists and people working in business. You just have to meet one of the criteria, and depending on if you are an artist, which is one of 6 categories, or if you're going to be in anything else, such as sports, business, science, then you have one of 8 categories that you can pick. You have to meet 3 of those different categories. And we'll discuss a little bit of that in a later week. But basically, what you need to know is this is something that could potentially allow you to come to the US right away. And in fact, we've used this O-1 visa, extraordinary ability visa, in a variety of different ways. We have, of course, used it for athletes, and we have used it for musicians, and we've used it for artists, but we've also used it for business people and for scientists. For example, we've used it for someone who was an expertise in marketing or networking. Literally, he was a person that was able to help develop networking capabilities for people to be able to grow their own business. We've used it for marketing, where people have been able to show them how great they are in marketing and what they've done to change their field. Another example has been for people that have actually specifically changed their field in a variety of different ways. And so you may be able to qualify for the extraordinary ability visa. This is something that you should really reach out to and explore with an immigration attorney who will get your information, look at your CV, ask you additional questions, and try to see if there can be a way to bring you into this visa field, because this is a visa that you can file for at any time. You're not subject to a lottery. You're not subject to starting at October 1st as you would from the H-1B visa, and you're not subject to being from a set country. This is anybody in the world who can apply for this visa. Now, there are certain criteria that you do need to understand. This is a visa that you do need to meet set regulations. Now, one of the first regulations is if you've won a major award, and what we're talking about is a major international award or national award. For example, if you've won an Oscar, obviously you're going to qualify for it. If you've won a Nebula, you're probably going to qualify it. There's a variety of different awards in your particular field that you may be able to qualify for. Now, that's just one of the criteria. Other criteria has to do with salary. What have you worked on? What have you worked on in the past? What are you working on in the future? Have you written any books? Are there any articles written about you? Have you judged the work of others? There's just different factors and different criteria that we need to look and evaluate to determine whether or not you qualify. Now, again, the good news about this is a visa that is available for 3 years, and it can be renewed indefinitely. The only thing I will caution you is if you're renewing it with the same employer, you're only going to be able to renew it for 1-year increments. But again, you can renew it indefinitely. Now, when you are renewing it, there are other ways to try to seek residency for you, and you can do extraordinary ability requests to get residency if you qualify. The O-1 visa does not have as strict of standards as the residency request. But you could still go through the perm process and other aspects that we've talked about in the past. So this is just one avenue that could potentially bring you here. Now, if you think that you might be able to qualify for the Extraordinary Ability Visa, and that is something that I think that you should really reach out to an attorney to discuss, we would be more than happy to discuss this with you. All you need to do is email us at info@tntvisa.com, or you can call us at 305 433 7677. We'll be more than happy to analyze your situation and give you an honest opinion on what we think whether or not you apply. And if you do not apply, we can probably give you some tips and pointers on what you can do in the near future to be able to apply for the O1 visa. Please note that you will need to have a sponsor, meaning you will need a company to sponsor you for this petition. But there is no minimum salary, and you don't necessarily need to be working in that field. For example, one time we did an O1 visa for somebody who was like a cybersecurity expert. He could actually go in and determine who posted those naked photos of you online. Now, he didn't have a position that was specifically for that, but what he was working for was he was working for a um, jewel distributor, and we made the argument that he was going to be there to build up their security on their internet sites, using the information that he knows about the internet, about security, about hacking, which he was an expert on, and we proved, and that it was needed in order to be able to make sure that they didn't get hacked and that they didn't have people that would steal some of their jewels as they're being distributed from one place to another. And immigration reviewed the file and approved it. So, this is something that you need to work with your attorney to determine what's the best step and how you can make this visa work. So, we'll be more than happy to talk to you. Again, you can reach out to us at 305 433 7677 or email us at info@tntvisa.com. Now, we thank you again so much for watching. Again, if you like this video and want more information about other immigration topics, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel at TNT Visa, all one word, TNT Visa. And if you'd like more information about us and our team, you can find it at our website at www.tntvisa.com. Thank you so much for watching. We look forward to speaking to you next week, and we look forward to working with you on your particular immigration matter. Have a great week.